Ladies and gents, my name is Tommy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another video. Today we're going to be going over the best beginner credit card trifecta, the Chase Trifecta. I'm going to be going over what cards make up the Chase Trifecta, the pros and cons of the setup, and lastly my conclusion on the Chase Trifecta. So the three cards that make up the Chase Trifecta is Chase Freedom Flex, which comes at a whopping $0 for the annual fee, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which also comes with a $0 annual fee, and then the Chase Sapphire Preferred coming at $95 annual fee, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is $550 annual fee. Now with the Freedom Flex, at the time of recording this, you will get $200 cash back once you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Plus you'll also be earning 5% cash back on combined gas station and grocery stores, up to $12,000 only in the first year. Now the $200 is equivalent to 20,000 ultimate reward points. This is because when it says cash back, you'll actually be earning points which you can redeem it for cash back. And if you have one of the Sapphire cards, those points you can actually be transferred over to the Sapphire card and be worth even more when redeeming it for travel. So with the Freedom Flex, you'll be earning 5% back on rotating quarterly categories. You also get 5% back on travel purchases when you book it through the Chase travel portal. You'll be getting 3% back on dining at restaurants, including takeout and delivery, 3% back on drugstores, and 1% back on everything else. Now with the Freedom Unlimited, everything's pretty much the same, except you won't be earning the 5% back on rotating quarterly categories, and then you'll be earning 1.5% back on everything else instead of the flat 1%. Now moving on to the Chase Sapphire cards, these are actually what allow you to get the travel redemptions with your points. The Chase Sapphire Preferred, again, is $95 annual fee to hold. The sign-up bonus on this is you'll get 60,000 ultimate reward points once you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, and that 60,000 ultimate reward points is equivalent to $600. With this card, you'll be earning 5x back on travel purchases through the Chase travel portal, 2x back on all other travel purchases. You also earn 3x on dining, including takeout and delivery, 3x at online grocery store purchases, 3x on select streaming services, and then 1x on everything else. You will also get a $50 statement credit for hotel stays every account anniversary year, so the effective annual fee of this card is about $45. Now when you redeem your points for travel through the Chase travel portal, your points will actually be worth 25% more with this card, so the 60,000 ultimate reward points equivalent to $600 will actually be worth $750 when you redeem it through travel. Oh, my back hurt. Now with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the sign-up bonus is going to be the same as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. With this card, you'll be earning 5x back on travel purchases through the Chase travel portal, 10x on rental cars and hotel stays, 10x on hotel and rental car purchases through the Chase travel portal, 3x on all other travel purchases, 3x on that dining, including that takeout and delivery, and then 10x on Chase dining when you book it through the Chase travel portal. So just like the Sapphire Preferred, with the Sapphire Reserve, points are actually worth 50% more when you redeem it for travel through the Chase travel portal. You also get other benefits on this card, such as a $300 annual travel credit, which can be used for hotels, flights, things like that. You'll get complimentary access to airport lounges through the Priority Pass. You also get a statement credit for global entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus. Come on, bruh. Now after hearing all of that information, I'll show you how you can use this setup in your spending. Now with the Chase Sapphire cards, you'll be using it on anything travel related, so like flights, hotels, rental cars, dining out, things like that. Now with the Freedom Flex, you'll primarily use it on the rotating quarterly categories, so that would be like gas station, grocery stores, gym memberships, things like that. And then with the Freedom Unlimited, you'll be using that for anything that's not covered by any of the other cards. If it's like a membership for Spotify and it's not covered by the select streaming services, you can use that with the Freedom Unlimited to get 1.5% back instead of getting that flat 1%. Now let's go over the pros and cons. Now on the pro side, this trifecta can be as low as $95 annual fee, and this covers most of people's spending habits. Even if you go with the $550 annual fee Chase Sapphire Reserve, your effective annual fee would only be like $250 because you'll get that $300 travel credit every year. And then same thing with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, your effective annual fee would be around $45. And then just by having the Chase Sapphire cards, your points could be worth up to 25 to 50% more when you redeem it for travel through the Chase travel portal. And with redeeming points, redeeming your points with Chase is super easy and friendly for anyone to use. Now one of the best ways to use your points is by transferring it over to a transfer partner such as Hyatt, where your points could be worth up to 2 to 5 cents per point. Some of the transfer partners that you can transfer over to is it's United Airlines or other international airlines that it's partnered with, or my personal favorite, which is Hyatt. It is one of the last hotel slash resort chain that has a balanced reward points redemption system. So if you had that 60,000 ultimate reward points, a really good hotel in like Austin, Texas is about 12,000 points per night. So that's about 5 free nights. Now moving on to the con side of things, there's a lot of overlapping categories such as the 3% back at drugstores and 3% back on dining, including takeout and delivery. This makes all of the cards pretty much the same except a couple key things, and it kind of makes you wonder, like, do you really need this card if everything's pretty much the same except one thing? So personally, I'd wish that Chase made these cards different so they don't have too many overlapping categories. And with that, there's no really set earning category for groceries except that sign-up bonus, which only lasts a year. And then the last con that I can think of is that you have to pay an annual fee for this. Finally, moving on to my conclusion about the Chase Trifecta. I think this should be the first Trifecta setup that anyone gets, simply because it's a very low cost for a Trifecta setup and it's very beginner friendly when redeeming points. And if you get this first, you wouldn't have to worry about the infamous Chase 524 rule in the future. The Chase 524 rule is if you have 5 or more personal credit cards opened in the past 24 months, you will automatically be denied for any Chase credit cards. Now, ladies and gents, I thank you again so much for tuning in for another video, and I hope y'all enjoyed this information. Please let me know in the comments down below if you are thinking about getting the Chase Trifecta or you already have it and how you feel about it. Please consider subscribing down below and hitting that bell notification, and I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.